It was supposed to be a simple night out, a moment of joy, a brief escape from the noise of media scrutiny. But instead, one slow-motion video from Beyoncé's concert became the turning point in Meghan Markle's already shaky public image. The clip, shared and dissected by thousands online, captured a single moment of Meghan pulling away as Prince Harry leaned in for a gesture of affection. Her expression, cold, her body language, tense, and within hours, the internet erupted. What should have been a cute, carefree video from a celebrity date night turned into a viral accusation of emotional disconnect. Users began analyzing every frame, accusing Meghan of being repulsed by Harry's presence. Headlines twisted the moment into something far bigger. Trouble in paradise, Meghan cringes at Harry, PDA gone wrong, but it didn't stop there. Social media detectives zoomed in on facial expressions, posture, even hand placement. Meghan's quick glance away, Harry's uncomfortable grin. Every detail became evidence in the court of public opinion. Some claimed she looked like she couldn't stand being next to him. Others swore Harry looked like a man lost in a marriage that was unraveling. And while public opinion is always fickle, this time it stuck, because it wasn't just about one awkward moment. This was fuel added to a fire already burning for months. People were looking for confirmation, for proof that something beneath the polished surface was wrong. And this short video? It was the spark that set the wildfire loose. But that was only the beginning. At the start of 2025, Meghan Markle tried to do something many public figures have attempted after controversy: start over. A fresh image, a new beginning, clean slate. After stepping away from social media for over 5 years, she made a highly publicized return to Instagram. Her reappearance was framed as empowering, personal, and deeply intentional. Meghan wanted the world to see the real her, or at least the version she wanted to share, but the internet didn't play along. The first video she posted was simple: Meghan, smiling in soft lighting, thanking supporters, hinting at future projects, and promising more transparency. She wore neutral tones. Her hair was relaxed. The caption spoke about gratitude and hope, but within minutes, the comment section turned into a battlefield. Accusations, memes, old scandals dragged back to the surface. People weren't ready to forgive or forget. The backlash was so immediate and intense that Meghan disabled comments and likes on all her posts permanently. She didn't say anything publicly, but the silence said enough. Instead of reigniting her brand with grace, she became a symbol of disconnect. People didn't see a woman reclaiming her narrative. They saw someone out of touch, someone still trying to control the spotlight instead of owning her flaws. It was clear Meghan's attempt to be relatable had backfired, and once that narrative gained traction, everything she did afterwards was viewed through a harsher, more cynical lens. The trust was fractured, and no glossy filter or soft piano music could fix that now. But the worst part? That was only her first post. The next headline storm came faster than anyone expected. Meghan and Harry were spotted at Beyoncé's final concert stop in Los Angeles during her Cowboy Carter tour. A moment that should have been joyful, two public figures enjoying live music, quickly unraveled into yet another public disaster. On her Instagram, Meghan painted the night as magical. She posted smiling selfies, a short thank you to Beyoncé and her team, and tagged it all with "all love." The photos were polished, the lighting perfect, and at first glance, it looked like nothing more than a celebrity date night. But the internet wasn't buying it. Someone in the crowd posted a video, a raw, unedited moment, Meghan and Harry trying to hold hands, but Meghan pulled away. Her smile disappeared. She turned slightly, visibly uncomfortable. Harry looked confused. The moment was subtle, barely a few seconds long, but it said more than any Instagram post could. People online started calling it fake affection. They said the couple was trying too hard to appear happy. Analysts, self-appointed or otherwise, picked apart their body language. They claimed Harry looked bored, disconnected, even trapped. Meghan, they argued, seemed more focused on appearances than her husband's presence. One user wrote, "He's in a cowboy hat, she's pretending to be chill, and neither of them even likes the music." Another said, "This is PR damage control, and it's not working." The video hit millions of views in less than 48 hours. Suddenly, what was supposed to be a casual night out turned into another symbol of how far Meghan's public perception had crumbled. And the worst was yet to come. Days later, Meghan posted again. This time, it was meant to be heartfelt, a Mother's Day post, a moment of vulnerability, a celebration of her two children. She uploaded a serene photo of herself at home, cuddling with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Her caption was poetic. She spoke of juggling responsibilities with joy, of being kissed by her little ones, of feeling honored to be their mother. But once again, people weren't looking at the caption. They were staring at Archie's pajamas. The internet quickly identified them. Designer sleepwear by an exclusive New York brand. Crisp white with navy piping, a set priced at over £60. Limited edition, not available anymore. Luxury wrapped in cotton, and for Meghan, it became another sign of her disconnect. Critics pounced. They asked, how could a woman claiming to be relatable dress her child in pajamas most parents couldn't dream of affording? How could someone who once said she was just like every mom out there pose in a home that looked like a luxury catalog? Some mocked the caption. Others were harsher. She's not celebrating motherhood, one comment read. She's celebrating herself. Doria, her own mother, wasn't mentioned. The post, some said, was less about love and more about optics. Meghan once again didn't respond, but the silence only made things worse. Every image she posted, every word she typed, seemed to fall flat. Her attempts at intimacy came across as curated, polished, distant, and the audience? They were no longer interested in the picture-perfect version of her life. They wanted the truth. If Meghan's Instagram was falling apart, her other ventures weren't faring much better. Her Netflix series, With Love Meghan, launched earlier this year with great expectations. Marketed as a warm blend of lifestyle, family, food, and friendship, it was supposed to be a cozy escape from the negativity. Meghan invited viewers into her world, promising authenticity, charm, and personal touches. But the reception? Lukewarm at best, brutal at worst. Viewers described the show as stiff. Critics said it lacked originality. The heartfelt tone Meghan aimed for came off as forced. And for someone who claimed to want a fresh start, it all felt oddly manufactured. Audiences weren't connecting. The numbers showed it. Comments were unfiltered. Memes spread faster than praise. Her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, was supposed to be her redemption, a return to her voice, a space for empowerment. But the opening episode stumbled. Ads played before introductions. Her tone sounded detached. One PR expert even said it felt like a Meghan impersonator was reading a script. More damaging than that, the podcast dropped off Spotify's top 100 within weeks. Names like Beyoncé and Taylor Swift were teased as guests, but they never appeared. What was promised as groundbreaking turned out to be forgettable. Fans felt misled, and critics already. Circling now had more ammunition. For someone with global recognition and elite resources, the content felt surprisingly hollow, and as her creative ventures faltered, another spotlight began to shine. This time, not on her career, but on her marriage. Rumors about Meghan and Harry's marriage aren't new, but in recent months, they've taken on a darker tone. Friends of Harry, those who knew him before the palace drama, have started to speak out, and what they're saying? It's worrying. They claim Harry isn't himself anymore. The fun-loving prince, the jokester, the one who used to sneak out of palace events for a beer with friends. That version of Harry, they say, is gone, replaced by someone constantly in therapy, obsessed with wellness, serious, controlled. The word miserable keeps coming up. Insiders whisper that Meghan runs the show, that decisions about interviews, media, branding all go through her. And while some admire her leadership, others see it as manipulation, a transformation not for the better. One former friend reportedly said, "He's not just different, he's vanished." That's not just sad, it's alarming, because behind all the tabloids and paparazzi, there's a man who seems deeply lost, and the people closest to him, they're not sure how to help. The question no one wants to ask, but everyone is thinking, has begun to surface. Is Harry happy, or is he just surviving? There was once a time when Prince Harry and Prince William were inseparable, brothers in dabur and arms, literally, bonded by trauma, strengthened by loss. But those days feel like ancient history now. According to royal insiders, the damage is done, and it's permanent. While there's hope Harry might one day repair his relationship with King Charles, his bond with William is reportedly beyond saving. The trust is gone, the loyalty shattered, and behind the scenes, many point the finger at Meghan. Royal commentator Ingrid Seward didn't mince words. She said Meghan's influence runs deeper than people realize, that her arrival into Harry's life changed everything. His tone, his purpose, even his beliefs. It's not about love or partnership, she implied. It's about strategy. And Harry, willingly or not, followed that plan to the letter. Now, when royal events happen, Harry is often absent. When he does appear, the tension is palpable. Photos show polite smiles, but never warmth, never closeness. The cold air between the brothers is no longer subtle, it's obvious, and it's sad. For the British public, it's another loss. The royal family wasn't perfect, but it was something familiar, predictable, and now, even that has changed, perhaps forever. Meghan Markle set out to reclaim her narrative, to rewrite the headlines, to show the world that she could rise above hate and criticism, but somewhere, along the way, the script slipped from her hands. Each attempt at authenticity came across as curated, each smile dissected, each word analyzed, and instead of finding understanding, she found found deeper scrutiny. Her marriage, her motherhood, her media projects, all of them became case studies in how public trust can vanish overnight. Some say it's unfair, others say it's karma, but the truth lies somewhere in between. In a world where perception is everything, Meghan's greatest battle isn't with the press or the royals, it's with the mirror. Because no matter how perfectly staged a photo may be, the camera always captures more than what's in frame, and the world, it's still watching.